Welcome back to Don't Blow Up,
the podcast.
With my host, Gerardo.
And Miguel. I'm Miguel.
Welcome back to another week of Don't Blow Up, the podcast. We're here back at Studio Alarcon, dude.
Yeah. Oh, is that the name for it now?
Yeah.
I like Studio Rardo better.
Studio Rardo, dude.
No, I'm not combining it. I'm doing Studio Rardo.
Gohardo Studios, dude.
Okay.
I like cool. Gohardo Studios better. Welcome back to Gohardo Studios. I've been waiting to tell you something, dude.
What?
So I've been having a rough week, dude. I've been researching for true crime with Latinas, you know?
Okay. So you're looking for Latinas that kill people?
I'm looking for Latin true crime stuff for the next episode of Isimo. And it just happens to be a bunch of Latinos dying or a bunch of Latinos killing people.
It has to be in the U.S. or are you going to other countries?
Mostly U.S.
Okay.
But at the same time, I found Andrew Tate, dude. And I think it's a dangerous combination.
Isn't it a little funny how you were looking for like Latino crime and your suggested it gave you
No.
It
wasn't suggested. It was because I forget, he was on this podcast called Full Send. You've heard of Full Send?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw that and then I was like, I went down a rabbit hole of Andrew Tate, but also at the same time I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta keep up with these Latino true crimes. And I feel like I'm so lucky that I did that, because if I wouldn't have done that, I would be like wearing an Andrew Tate shirt right now, dude.
Why?
I don't know, because he's smart. What do you think of Andrew? What do you think of Andrew Tate?
I mean, I think he's disguising like kind of misogynist quotes with like confidence and character and humor.
Yeah.
And like, hey, if you believe some of that stuff is true, maybe it is true, maybe it's not. It's all opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of these charades of these like, this is my character. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be kind of wild. I'm frustrated, so I'm just gonna be like, no, everything I say is right.
Yeah.
Everything everybody else says is wrong. So, like, he's funny. He's funny to watch, but like, he's literally a caricature to me.
What's it called? I believe everything he says, dude. 100% believe everything he says, except for everything he says about women, dude.
And that's all the clips I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you never heard him talk about the Matrix and shit like that?
Nah. Whatever it is, I'm sure I've heard it before.
I don't know if you have, though.
We'll see.
Because you know how you are closed-minded and whatnot. You're not really open to the world and stuff. So.
Oh, no, I'll listen to stuff. But like, what I hate the most is when someone thinks they're blowing my mind.
Yeah.
That's what I cannot listen to someone who thinks that they have it all figured out and other people don't.
But I think you're crediting that to Andrew Tate, and I don't think that's what he's trying to do. He's literally just talking to the microphones way too much. And like self-help, but not really self-help.
But no, I'm saying like self-help.
You don't like self-help.
Yeah, because it's like, I got the answers, come to me.
Yeah.
Like when someone just shows themselves as the guy with the answers instead of showing hey, this is how I'm wrong. Hey, this is my flaws too, on top of these answers I have. I just don't buy anything you're telling, because you're selling me your charisma and what you got right.
Yeah.
Instead of giving me a person that I could trust.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. That's just how I view things. Mm-hmm. That's just Miguel talking.
So what I believe is that he's right about everything except for his views on women. Okay. I feel like he's like a totalitarian Hitler type person that is just super horny, though.
Really?
He's like super horny. That's why he has these views about women.
Okay.
And like, apparently he's in phase 1. Dude, I've watched so many videos about Andrew Tate in like the last 3 days. And my girlfriend's concerned, you know? But I was showing her his videos and she thinks too that he's just been hurt by like either his mom or somebody that he looked up to as a kid. Like some woman hurt him and he's justifying it with this very smart brain in a way that is like masked by all this other ingenuity about like his views on society and whatnot. And he's just like, I want to fuck 4 women at once, you know?
Yeah. Why can't I? I'm the man. They want me.
We live in the Matrix. They're creating slavery for all of us. You have to get out of the Matrix. I want to fuck 4 women, dude. Like, out of nowhere, he's just talking about how he wants to fuck all these women. You know?
Because he just wants to do whatever he wants. I think that's in the vein of him getting out of the Matrix, him saying he wants to fuck 4 women. Because he's saying, I want to do what I want, not what I'm told by society or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, like break societies, whatever, but you don't have to be mean.
Yeah. He calls women bitches a lot, and he's like pretty derogatory towards women. He believes they have no space in society other than to please a man or like give a man more status. I don't believe any of that, but his views on fucking Joe Biden and shit like that, whatever else, anything that does not include women.
What does he think about Joe Biden?
He's an idiot. That he's weak.
I mean, he's just old. Like,
and an idiot. He's an idiot.
I can't say he's an idiot. He probably has dementia. You're not gonna go around seeing someone with dementia and
is a
being
synonym
like,
of idiot.
"You're such an idiot."
Yeah,
like that's stupid. Like he's old.
Even when my mom and dad get dementia, I'm like, "You fucking idiots."
Yeah, Mom, you guys got so stupid lately. All right. Well, I found this interesting.
What?
So you know how Britney Griner's still in China or Russia?
China. Yeah, Russia.
Well, recently they tried to do like a trade, with
the arms dealer.
Yeah. And I just thought it was like, when you think of unfair trades or like uneven trades, I thought that was a good example of one. Because I feel like it's the equivalent of like at lunch and you're like trading, like, hey, I'll give you pizza for your broccoli or whatever, right? Like we're giving someone who can scale up mass violence and just in the world for a basketball player. And it's just crazy how like, hey, give us our nice people back and we'll give you this guy that will probably be the reason for killing a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. That is wild. And they wanted another person too, right?
Yeah. And then my theory is they did a trade that Russia wouldn't accept on purpose.
What do you mean?
Like, because Russia said no, I believe, right? Because it is kind of like, why would Russia, because supposedly he's an arms dealer. I don't know if he's with the government. He's probably not with the government. But why would Russia say, yes, bring us an illegal arms dealer back to our country? You know? So it felt like a fake offer.
It could be like nepotism though too.
Oh, like he's
related to somebody, but you can't really extradite him from America.
That could be.
Yeah.
But if that was the case, then I feel like Russia would have accepted it.
Yeah.
But they didn't. So that's why I'm saying like maybe the U.S. gave a bad deal on purpose for the first one. Maybe it's part of negotiating. You know?
Yeah, but didn't they demand, or no, the Americans demanded another person.
Well, yeah, they wanted Britney Griner and this other U.S. citizen that was trapped there. And then they were giving up a Russian criminal.
I mean, all that is dumb. It's like
it's a bad trade. Biden's a bad GM.
It's like,
and I was kind of trying to think like, say they had LeBron in Russia, who would the U.S. try and give up for LeBron?
I mean, I don't know. I would just give him Lenny Kravitz or something.
Oh, you'd give another American to get LeBron?
Yeah.
Which American that Russians like would you give up for LeBron?
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny, do they love?
Everyone loves Lenny Kravitz, dude.
I do like his music a lot.
What was that one? I know to fly away.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh, he has one about a woman. His daughter's like was getting famous. Remember that?
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, like she was getting like bigger and bigger,
Isn't
right?
she
Because
in
of Batman. Yeah. Like there was hype on her, right? And then I feel like that whole thing about her talking about wanting to date Jaden Smith when he was like 15.
Oh, that came out or something?
Yeah, and then like the hype train just fell for her, for what I remember.
People are losers, dude.
What?
Well, how old was she? She was older, huh?
Yeah, she was like 20-something. But the quote is like, oh man, I can't keep talking to you. I forget you're 15 or whatever. But like implying like, I want to be with you. You know what I mean?
Zoe Kravitz looks like she's fucking 17 in the Batman movie.
Yeah. She's very beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
You don't see her beauty?
I never found Catwoman's
the character
like hot or anything. Like Halle Berry, what's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm always like, take the cat suit off, dude.
Tight leather. You're not a fan of?
I did think that. Did I tell you about this?
What?
I did talk to you about this. I was like, do I have a leather? What's it called?
A leather fetish?
Yeah, a leather fetish.
Why?
Did I not talk to you about this?
No.
Why did I think that, dude?
Why do you think you have a leather fetish? Because your favorite chair is leather?
I feel like I saw a podcast.
Okay.
And this chick had like leather gloves on. or something. And I was like, damn, look at those gloves, you know? I was like, what's the matter with me, dude? If I have a leather fetish. And then I've told one of my friends, I thought it was you.
No.
No?
No.
It might have been Brendan Cooney. Yeah. Damn.
So something about that person wearing leather.
It was like a random occurrence, and I was like, dude, do I have a leather fetish, dude? What the
was
fuck?
her. It was probably definitely her.
Who?
The girl. Whoever had the leather gloves on.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is with feet. Like, they just think the girl's cute, so they like the feet.
No, I don't understand the feet thing.
Well, me neither. I'm just trying to rationalize
I feel like the girl doesn't even matter at a certain point.
You think?
Yeah.
You think you're
It's just
saying
like the
pure feet?
Yeah.
Damn. What a world.
I know. I got
to see toes and be like, I'm so hard.
I know, dude. Toes suck.
Toenails.
Yeah. Everything about feet suck.
Yeah. The smell.
I wonder if Andrew Tate has a fucking foot fetish, dude.
He probably does.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I don't know, but he hates women, though. All he likes is their holes. He doesn't like the fucking feet, probably.
You know what? I can't say that I think he hates women.
He does hate women.
He says, does he say I hate women?
He doesn't need to say that.
I think he thinks they're dumb if they don't think like him. But I don't think like he's going to hate every woman.
No, I don't think that's true at all. They're dumb that if they don't think like him.
Yeah.
No.
He seems like the type where like everything he's saying is smart and right. And like that's how he, gives all his information. Like he gets louder and louder. And then he's just by a certain point just screaming everything he's saying. Mm-hmm. Almost like, I can't say he's trying to quiet anybody down, but almost like I'm the loudest. I'm most in control. This is what it is, right? And so he likes that space of him being in control. So if someone disagrees with him, he probably feels like maybe he's losing a little bit of control. Maybe that's why he likes submissive women.
No, but listen, if I tell you that French people are disloyal, and uninteresting and unreliable, what does it sound like? It sounds like I fucking hate French people, dude.
But anyone
only because they're French, right?
But you hate them because they're disloyal and
that's what he says about women. That's what he says about women.
But I don't think that nobody actually thinks in absolutes. Of course, there's going to be people that break the rule, the whatever. I'm sure he thinks most guys are dumb.
True.
So what I'm saying is like there's these factors that he doesn't like. He's attributing it to women because that's who he's focused on is women. If he was focused on men, he'd probably be saying the same stuff about men being dumb and whatever, like I'm better, that kind of thing. If he was focused on women, is what I'm thinking.
He hates women, dude. There's no way around it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he hates most women. But if he has a girlfriend, I guarantee you he's not, like, this is a character. It's so obviously a character.
It's not, though. It is not a character.
Like, no, this could be him, but he's making it a character.
But you're wrong, though. He's not making it a character.
I know he's making it a character.
This is who he is, dude.
Okay.
Why are you giving him a way out by saying it's a character? This is not a character.
Oh,
he's a totalitarian,
it's no way out.
Crazy fucking guy, dude. That has a lot of very smart, ingenious thoughts about society at large, but terrible views of the opposite sex. And I do, and like where I draw the line too is like I do believe the feminization of the Western world will, like, if we continue going further and further down this path, that it'll lead to our demise. I'll even co-sign him on that, But what I don't believe is his views on women and monogamy. And how he's allowed to be polygamous, but the woman has to be loyal just to him. And like, doesn't allow a woman to drive his car because of the risk involved. Even though the risk is 1% that she'll crash that car, she'll never pay for it back. And she'll just tell you to go buy another car and go suck some other dude's dick. That is emotional and that is personal. That's a personal take on women.
I think he's lying about saying he wouldn't let a woman drive his car.
Yeah.
He's lying.
But where are you coming from when you say that, though?
I don't buy it. Like, this isn't real. Like, he's saying that, yes. He's being entertaining. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart guy. These people are not idiots. They're like playing to an audience that needs them.
But why do you think that people are if they're successful and they're great at what they do or very smart, why do you think in turn that allows them to be categorized as a character?
No, because he is smart. I do think he's smart. But like he's saying, he has these thoughts and then he's making like these wild points about thoughts that he might kind of believe is what I'm seeing when I listen to him.
But you don't think he's being genuine?
I think he lets his girlfriend drive his car is what I'm saying.
But who asked you?
I'm speaking on what you're saying.
No, I know, but
what do you mean who asked me?
I'm telling you what he says, his thoughts on women.
I know, and I'm saying I don't buy him.
Yeah.
I'm saying like you're saying it, and I'm saying I don't believe that he's actually doing that.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't let his girlfriend drive his car, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
You're talking about Andrew Tate, right?
Yes.
Or that's his name, Andrew Tate.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just said I don't believe some of the stuff he says.
Yeah. But I believe that he's fully just being himself. Just like it's like saying Joe Rogan only says what he says because he needs money from his supporters. That's not true at all. They're not characters. They're people. There's so many hours of footage of them talking in front of the public. Why would they fake any of that?
Joe Rogan acts regular. He says stuff regular. Andrew Tate is doing this character when he's being interviewed. Like he might believe some of this stuff, but he's playing it up. Like that's not a real vision into how he is in his everyday life. You know, the camera's on, he's doing a camera thing.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you don't do that.
I know.
Like I'm not doing that.
You don't, no.
And he is successful at what we're doing. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why would you have these wild views and not be fully authentic to yourself?
What do you?
That's I can't see a world where he's faking any of this. I don't believe that.
Okay.
You think he's like accentuating the beliefs that he may truly have.
Yes.
But that's not true.
Okay. He doesn't let his girlfriend drive his car.
No.
Because women can't drive.
No.
I agree with that.
I don't believe he does that. I don't believe he lets his women drive his cars. I really fully believe he's telling us the truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't buy that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I don't believe him.
Yeah. But why would he say it? Why is that? And this is the other thing that bothers me about Andrew Tate going on shows and people talking to him. All these fucking wild ass views on women, like totally deter the conversation when it first starts. So when you see him on a show or something, people will ask him about his views on women and like try to focus in on this woman thing. And then somehow Andrew finds a way to get out of that and talk about the Matrix and the fucking world at large, you know? And I could tolerate that. And then the woman thing, I'm just laughing my ass off because it's like unbelievable, but he's 100% just telling you his views.
Okay.
You know?
That's how you see him talking about women.
Do you know how Andrew Tate made his money?
No.
So what he did was he invited 5 girls that he was dating because he was a fighter. So he had 5 girlfriends in different countries all over Eastern Europe or whatever. And so he asked all those girls to come out to a nice dinner with him and his brother. He needed $100,000 for a mafia, right? Some fucking stupid shit that he had. Maybe he like lost a bet on a fight, whatever it was.
Oh, okay.
So he invited these 5 girls over. Long story short, right? Because he found out about these cam model stuff, whatever. He invited his 5 girlfriends out. They didn't know about each other. They found out about each other there, whatever. And he's like, I have a business proposition for you guys. I'm going to put you in front of a camera and you're going to fucking just make money on the camera, like doing cam model stuff.
Okay.
Right? And then 3 of them dropped out, but then 2 of them stayed and they started making money for him, 20 grand a week or some shit like that, whatever.
Okay.
Or 200 grand a week, whatever it was. And then he expanded that empire and created up to like 75 women that were working for him. Now, women that worked for him that weren't his girlfriends made 50% and Andrew made 50%. And then women that were his girlfriends, Andrew made 100% of the money.
Okay.
Right? And then he expanded that into somehow like asking mafia bosses that had fucking casinos like if he can franchise their casinos, and they were like, no, fuck you, we have enough money. But what he did, Andrew, was say, I'm gonna open your casinos next to like your fucking biggest rivals, like business rivals. and in between the rivals and a Starbucks, and like have whatever all these schemes to make this fucking casino pop off. Now the casino thing is like he opened the casinos, but then COVID happened and all the casinos closed and they haven't opened since. But then he started making money, obviously, through Hustlers University, is a school that he offers, and also like this war room thing where it's like a secret society of people that whatever, and all the other money ventures he has are whatever they are, you know. But he only talks about those 4 basically. And so that's what he thinks about women, dude. He just sees them as objects to make him money. That's it.
Maybe.
Why would you let your fucking moneymaker drive your car and crash it?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's a line. But also watch how I didn't get mad at you for saying your opinion of what he did, you know? I'm a little surprised at how frustrated you got when I said I don't think that he's like that.
Yeah, but we were talking about something different though. And then you got stuck on 2 different things about what we were talking about.
Well, I was just pinpointing what I don't believe about him.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's a fascinating person. I think his views on women are disgusting. Only because I don't feel the same way. That's what I wanted to ask you. If you had like a happy marriage, right? Would you still want to go fuck other women?
No.
Do you fully?
If I loved her.
Yeah. But like, let's say you had all the money in the world, everything. Would you want to be happily married?
Yeah.
Right?
Happiness is bigger than money.
Yeah. And so Andrew would say, like, that when did happiness ever matter, basically? Like, when in human existence did happiness ever matter? You know?
Yeah, that's for the individual. But, you know, for some people, success is happiness. But I would view interpersonal relationships as a better gauge of happiness for myself.
Yeah.
So that's why, like him saying it doesn't matter, it's because he has a different value system. It's like, yeah, you're more successful, but you could not be happy and be successful.
Yeah. Which, yeah, it's like total, that's what it could be also.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's fascinating, dude. It's crazy.
I could see, he's a whirlwind. I see it. I see how he's entertaining too. And it's funny seeing him say the crazy stuff about women, but it's also like, damn, like if this makes my daughter sad, like, you know,
yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm sure he's going to influence people who are going to take it the wrong way and just like start being, you know, maybe worse to women and stuff.
Yep.
So like he could be a blight on culture. And maybe like some guys take him the right way and he like his influence isn't negative on culture. But I mean, when you're up in front of everybody, it's up to the person who listens to you. That they show the effect that you have on them, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, dude.
Yeah. Is Andrew Tate? Is he a flavor of the month, or do you think this is going to continue? Because I feel like, did you ever know what's his name? Was it Kevin Samuels?
Yeah.
He was essentially doing Andrew Tate's thing, kind of a little bit, you know, before, and then he died recently. You know how he died?
Yes. Getting fucked or something.
So what I'm just wondering is, I don't know if he was ever as big as Andrew Tate, but like I always see like these waves of these guys. It seems like. Do you think he's gonna stay, or do you think this is a flavor of the month personality on YouTube?
Well, he's been big for the whole year. Since the beginning of 2022, he's been a huge name. And I think it was the end of 2021 where he made this world tour of appearances. And then right now he's making another world tour of appearances. So as far as flavor of the month goes, I don't think he is.
No, you think he's here to stay? He's going to be another staple. It's going to be Joe Rogan, Andrew Tate.
I don't think he'll start a podcast.
He's more like I guess I just mean like a staple on culture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Dan Bilzerian is still a staple on culture.
Is he?
You can still post a video about his life and get fucking hundreds of thousands of views.
Okay.
You know? They're just like these fucking, what's it called? Fireworks that happen. But I feel like Andrew Tate, according to him, he's in phase 1, which is like, that kind of stuff is stupid.
He's MCU.
Like when it comes to him as a person,
yeah,
there's some things that are fascinating. Like his dad is a chess grandmaster, you know? That's fascinating. And like everything he says about that stuff is cool. But then when he says stuff that like I'm in phase 1, phase 2 starts soon, and like the goal is to take over the world, like stuff like that is like, that's fucking boring, dude. When he talks about the world at large and like his feelings about it, dude, he's a very Hitler-esque person. Like he speaks through like this emotion that he has, you know?
Yeah. Anytime someone is all charisma, I immediately shut off.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I immediately know not to trust them. Because why are you playing the charisma all the time?
Yeah.
You know?
But why are you questioning trust with people you don't even know?
What do you mean?
Like
you meet someone, you evaluate things. If someone feels like they're being authentic and not playing this role that they have in store for generating public interest or to get people to like them, then I go off my evaluation.
Yeah.
It's basic. It's not. I'm not doing anything nobody else does.
Are you like? Did you get like scammed into Herbalife sometime? One time,
no.
And you're like scared of that ever happening again?
I just know. Like, I'm big on trust.
Yeah.
Like, I don't trust someone who's always trying to be charismatic. You know.
I don't know what to say.
What are your thoughts on it? On what I just said?
I don't know. I just don't. I don't go through the mental gymnastics of all that.
I think it's not really gymnastics, but it's pretty straight line.
I think the trust lies in myself. I trust myself to be smart enough to hear things and try to filter them out. And when that doesn't happen, I get Mick Jagger moments. But I'll take a million Mick Jagger moments rather than try to psychoanalyze every person that I hear.
Don't you think we just said the same thing though?
No,
because you trust yourself is what you said. I'm trusting my evaluation of how they're talking to me.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, but you also got like put this barrier up where you're not going to hear anything else they say.
That's not true at all. I'm listening to them the whole time, but I just don't trust them.
Yeah, but like I don't know.
Like on an interpersonal level, I'm not going to be like, "Hey, let's go hang out." That's what I'm saying. Like that cuts the line. When someone's always being charismatic, I cut the line of, okay, we're going to continue this further than just like, acquaintanceship. You know?
Yeah. But we're talking about like parasocial video watching. People like that are bigger than
every relationship period.
Yeah.
Whether it be the internet, whether it be the person next to me. Why are you making that face?
No, I'm trying to figure out where to go.
Just speak on what I'm saying.
No, I know, but it doesn't make sense to me. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm also somebody that doesn't give people time of day. I don't talk to people on the streets. I don't like to have random conversations with people. Because I don't give a fuck about anyone that if I have A to B to go to, I'll talk to whoever's at B. And on the way there, I don't give a fuck about other people, you know? So I don't need to like psychoanalyze people as I'm walking through my day of whether I should trust them or not. I also don't question trust I have for people because I don't know if that's me attempting to be independent or feeling as if I am independent, both in thought and just, I don't know, what else? Like whatever I need to get done in my day. When I watch Andrew Tate, I decipher that I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And then these other things are very interesting, but I do not give myself the, what's it called? I don't think that I know who Andrew Tate is. I could just tell that everything kind of connects. Everything is like 100% like, if he wrote this out and he wants to create a character, then he did a fucking amazing job and he should go to Hollywood, you know? But.
Yeah. I'm not saying I know who Andrew Tate is. I'm telling you what I believe he's not. I don't buy that is what he is. I'm not saying what he is. I'm saying I don't believe what he's showing me in that situation. Yeah. And the people who show you like things, like it seems like they're always presenting something or just showing you, or like, I don't know. It seems like a snake oil salesman kind of thing.
There was a guy in high school that there was like this rumor that he stayed in his fucking basement for 6 months and learned how to play guitar. And every time you saw him play guitar, you could think back to that fucking rumor that was going around, and you're like, Jesus Christ, that's what you get when you stay in your fucking basement for 6 months playing guitar. He could just be naturally talented at playing guitar, or he could have spent 6 months playing guitar in his mom's basement. But either way, the guy was fucking amazing at guitar.
Okay.
Like the best guitar player I've ever met in my life.
Okay.
You know? And with Andrew Tate, it's like he's that kid studying for however many years it's been. He's 33 years old or something like that now. And he doesn't expose, I'm saying like he showcases the things that he finds the most interesting and does it through whatever conversation he's in, you know? I think that we live in a time now where nobody really does much research. So these people that are spectacles are filled with like hours of research that they've done about whatever topic they're going to talk about, whether they know they're going to talk about something or not. And they have these defined principles that they go back to, which can then branch off into these stories that they learned along the way, is what I think.
Okay.
I feel like he's very fucking smart, but very horny. That's it. That's just it.
It's interesting too, because I feel like if your main points aren't facts, but they're like philosophical, like the points that you always get back to, it seems easier. I'm not saying it's easy. It seems easier to constantly push out some sort of content, and because you could, with philosophy, you could always be pretty much talking out of your ass because it's just ideas, you know, and you know they could be questioned and all that, but like it's this whole personalities version of like entertainment. I don't buy into that stuff. I don't like that stuff. Like I'll listen to them, but I don't, like I'll watch it as entertainment, but I don't go for like core life advice. I know a lot of people are like moved by Jordan Peterson and all those people, and that's fine. Do what you do if it works for you. But like that kind of dishing out this info kind of thing for self-help, I just don't like buying that from media.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. And that's just all personal. And that's why I see this Andrew Tate stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, geez.
Yeah, but the self-help thing is him trying to sell a fucking university that he has online.
For sure, yeah.
Of how to make money. But when he's talking on programs and whatnot, he's not talking about, he may be talking about himself making money.
Yeah.
But he's not telling you how to make money. He's telling you how much of a piece of shit you are. You know? That you are a slave and this and that. And that even he's a slave, but he's found some way out of the matrix financially in a way. You know? I don't know. I think it's very interesting. And also it's just like very eye-opening. You know? It's like the same feeling. I don't know. You probably don't like him, but the same feeling I had when I first heard about Alex Jones when I was like in high school.
Alex Jones is funny.
Yeah.
I like Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I don't go to him for my news. Like I just hear him and I think he's like an interesting character. These are all characters to me. It's not, I'm not respouting things they say as like, hey, this is what I think, or hey, this is news, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, Alex Jones, when I found him in high school, I was like...
The stuff he says is super interesting. And I'm sure a lot of it can be proven, and I'm sure maybe some of it could be disproven. There's misinformation, there's disinformation, there's what they want us to think, and there's what we know, all that stuff. But it's just like, hey, man, but it's interesting. It is interesting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like at the core of everything, it's interesting. I don't give a fuck if it's true or false. Even when I listen to Joe Rogan, I'm not sitting here. I'm not saying that the people don't do this, but people probably do sit there and go like, "Are you hear this fucking bullshit?" You know?
Yeah.
You don't do accents, you bitch.
Okay, you got me.
What's it called? But like, I don't try to think like that's false, that's true, that's false, that's true. Like, it's just interesting what I always find interesting is when somebody has a thought and what they do with that thought and where they go. That's why I like comedy too. Yeah. You know, but when Joe Rogan finds out something about something that happens in like the sewers of fucking Mississippi and somehow makes that interesting in any way, shape, or fashion, whether it be true or not, you know,
you watch it.
Like, yeah, well, I watch a lot of Joe Rogan, but like that is, in itself is interesting. Yeah. It's not what is it called? Another, like, I fucking hate political views.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit about my own political views.
Yeah.
I don't want to ever vote again. I voted for Donald Trump as a joke, and it's not fucking funny, dude.
You voted for Donald Trump as a joke?
In 2020.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's funny. That's funny that you thought that it was a joke to do that.
Yeah, because I never voted in my life. And so...
That's your voting record. Donald Trump.
I went to... What is it called? The school on Wilson and Day Creek. I forget what it's called. Day Creek Elementary?
Yeah, Day Creek Middle School.
Okay, yeah. So I went to Day Creek to go vote, and I put Donald Trump, fucking, and then all the props for the state of California. I voted opposite of what I wanted.
So,
like, I remember the condom one. I was like, you got to wear condoms in porns, you know?
What was your thinking for that?
I don't give a fuck, dude. I really do not care. And that's the only time I ever voted.
Yeah. I feel like that's a Joel Toast moment. Like the concept you use for voting is, I don't care.
I just went the opposite of what I thought would win or what I thought was necessary. Because all of them were ridiculous to me. Like the condom one sticks out the most. Like they have to wear condoms in porns. That's never going to fucking happen, dude. Because then you just go on Reddit and find a bunch of fucking porns without condoms, dude.
Yeah. Are they going to arrest? Or are they going to, like that geolocation dude who like sees a plot of land? Have you know that game where it's called GeoGuessr, I think? It shows like a picture of the land area and then they give you a map and you're supposed to click where in the world you think that is.
I've seen that, yeah.
So they're going to start doing that for like porn as shot outside and they're going to have like a...
Lithuania.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're gonna have some sort of special police for pornography to go geo guess where they are and everything. That'd be pretty funny.
That's crazy. But yeah, I thought I told you about that I voted for Donald Trump.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep, that was me. And then I went home, and me and my mom were watching the election. I was with my mom when that was happening because I had just moved back from Van Nuys.
Yeah.
Or no. This is 2016, huh?
I have no idea.
2016 was when Trump got elected.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was 2016 because I wasn't sober yet. That's why I was like, I wasn't sober yet, you know?
Okay.
So like, I probably went to go smoke a bowl and I was like, oh yeah, I just registered to vote. So I'm going to go vote at Day Creek and I fucking Donald Trump and all these people.
I voted for Donald Duck as a joke that year. Hopefully they didn't add me to Donald Trump's tally.
I remember I did add somebody's name. It was like a box where it said like, I don't know if it was governor or something, but like, who would you vote for? And I put, but I feel like there was some trending thing at the time where it's like, put this as the
Harambe?
Governor.
Probably Harambe.
I wouldn't do Harambe.
Why?
He's not a real person. So I think I put, for the governor of California, I want to say I put like Daddy Yankee or something like that.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was like somebody, I forget where I saw it online, but I was like, oh yeah, the people are doing this.
But Harambe is real though.
But he's not a person.
Yeah. True. You got me there.
But I feel like there was a thing where you would say like vote for Harambe.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I voted for Donald Trump. I went back home and my mom and I were watching the election and like I'm on my phone or whatever, not caring. And then like my mom was like, holy shit, he might win, you know, kind of thing. And then I was looking at the screen. I was like, oh my God, I voted for Donald Trump. I told my mom and she's like, you've seen Jackass 1, the first one? Oh, really?
No. He
puts a toy car in his butt. And he goes to the doctor to get it x-rayed.
That's funny.
And then the doctor is looking at the x-ray and then he tells him, he goes, I know he knows that's 2 men too many. He's like, don't tell nobody. 1 man too many kind of thing, you know?
Okay.
So my mom told me the same kind of thing. She was like, don't tell anybody. 1 man too many. I know. That's enough. Kind of thing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just told more people.
Well, I've been talking about this for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say it on the podcast all the time. I voted for Donald Trump as a joke, and it wasn't funny. I did not think he was going to fucking win. I remember I was watching the Joe Rogan.
Imagine if you won by 1.
But that's not, the popular vote doesn't matter.
Yeah,
like my vote did not matter at all in California. With the props stuff, yeah, it matters. So I don't fucking vote anymore.
Watch,
dude.
They started doing, they made this new legislation for the Electoral College, and there's a clause in there called the Gerardo clause because of this one guy who voted for Trump.
I mean,
they changed everything because of you.
Like, I'm a shitty person, I think, but there's even more shitty people in the world than me, dude. Mm-hmm. And I did that. Yeah. I was like, you fucking whores, put condoms on, dude.
Yeah. You put Daddy Yankee as governor, but some piece of shit probably put
Ben Affleck.
Pitbull.
Pitbull, yeah. I feel like it was either Pitbull or Daddy Yankee that I put as governor of California.
It was probably Daddy Yankee, but I just said Pitbull, so you liked it.
What's it called? And then have you ever voted in your life?
Yeah.
Do you do it like fucking put your straight face on and do it?
When I do vote, I take it seriously and I actually research and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've voted like, I think for president once in my life, and it was the year Trump was running, and I voted against.
For Clinton?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like she would have done better than Trump, probably.
My mom was one of those people that was like, I'm not going to vote for that fucking criminal. And then she's like, I'm not going to vote for this fucking bozo. You know? She didn't want to vote for both.
I didn't want to vote for anyone. But I was like, I don't think Trump should be president, so I voted for Hillary.
I feel like she voted for some random third party person. But then my mom loves fucking Trump now. If anyone's on Fox
News...
Yeah.
Interesting.
If anyone's on Fox News enough, my mom is going to end up loving you.
Oh, she's a Fox News person?
Yeah. I don't think she'll appreciate it.
My parents watch the local news.
Yeah.
They don't watch like big national...
Why do old people watch the news?
I don't know. It's so depressing.
Yeah. Because I'll try. Because I remember watching the news with my mom, like when I'm eating fucking chorizo and egg burritos or something, you know? Mm-hmm. I'll be sitting there watching the news and being like, this is fucking boring, you know? And then now you try to watch it and it's like even worse.
Some of the women are attractive.
Well, dude, if you watch those fucking compilations on YouTube of like hot ass Mexican weather women where they do that fucking turn and their butt hits the camera and shit, dude.
Where do their breasts hit? The green screen?
It's crazy, but I don't know. I hate the news, dude.
You know what? Andrew Tate should do what Snoop Dogg did when he did his little show GGN. And he has the sexy anchor men or sexy anchor women and the sexy weather report, and just that's what he should do. Do broadcast news.
Yeah. Dude, I was like telling my girlfriend last night, I was like, if fucking Andrew Tate would just not have this woman thing, he can fucking become the leader of the free world, dude. Which is terrifying. I'm not saying it's a good thing.
So he'd be the Donald Trump that you actually would vote for.
Dude, we're talking about No Bro Island. He's a No Bro Island kind of guy, dude. Well, he'll make some crazy ass law like that.
Well, he would be off my island probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
He for sure he says bro.
No, I don't think he does. Okay. I don't think I've seen him say bro.
I don't watch any of his content, but he seems like a guy that would say bro.
I dare you, watch one interview. Watch the one with Tom Segura.
I've watched some stuff. I did watch some of that.
Yeah.
That's some of the one I watched. He's funny.
He's hilarious, yeah.
Yeah, he's a caricature of a person.
But that's the thing. It's funny. He's funny when it comes to him talking about women because it's so outrageous, the shit that he says.
Yeah.
But when it comes to actual like foreign policy, stuff like that, or just like I said, society and how you fucking fit into society and what you're expected. Dude, he says like, if you're at a gas station at 4 a.m. in the morning and a fucking Bugatti pulls up, you're thinking either an athlete or a fucking drug dealer. You're not thinking somebody that went to school. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right?
Maybe. I mean, no, not really. I don't really.
Or rapper or what's it called? Drug dealer.
I just think Bugatti, man. I mean, yeah, naturally you think athlete. Because
Rapper.
they're all the people that talk about, I got a Bugatti, I got a Lamborghini. I feel like the accountant that did very well in the stock market is not the person. I think of them as having Bugattis and stuff, but I feel like in the general public, they always think of the superstars.
Rappers. You see it and you think rapper or mafioso, dude.
Yeah. But I'm in the financial world a little bit, so I don't think rapper, athlete all the time. I see the routes. I'm Andrew Tate, but I'm not. I'm just kidding.
Also, anyone else or like whenever somebody says like inherently I'm always like, what do I know? And then they'll say it, you know?
You believe it.
Like deep down, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because they're telling you know. That's why you like it. No, I'm saying like psychologically. I'm not saying you as a person. I'm saying that's why people like people that because they're telling them, you know this, you know? They're big upping you, giving you props.
I just think that,
but saying what they believe.
Deep down, you know some idea about culture and stuff. It's like you're taking a fucking trip down the dark side. You're like, do I really know this? And like, let me look inside and see if I don't know this, dude. What the fuck, you know? But if there's anything that is like deep down, you know, and then he tells you some shit that you know and you felt, you're like, wait a minute, that's true, you know? And it's not some astrological shit where it's like, I'm a Libra, I desire balance, but everyone desires balance. It's not like that, you know?
I think also it's a good con man trick because it's saying, you know, you're smart, but they're really implanting their idea, but they're saying, you know that. Yeah. I see it. I see the con in it is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but why do you look at you're such a pessimist?
Because you don't have to. You got people word stuff on the way they do, even if it's subconscious or on purpose, it's doing something, right? That's why when I say things, I qualify it because I'm not trying to implant anything. That's how I think.
Yeah. But I feel like you
listen, I don't think you do any of the stuff that I'm saying that he does.
Yeah. I feel like you got conned once in the past and you're like, never again, dude.
Listen, that's not it.
No.
When I get conned, it's because it's an emotional thing. It's not oh my God, they tricked me. It's like they pull at my heartstrings. Those are the cons in my life. Because they see the empathy in me and they're like, oh, let me play to that. You know what I mean? If I could categorize me being conned, it's that. It's never what we were talking about before. It's never like
psychological.
It's never a psychological con, like, if that makes sense.
Did I ever tell you about how when I got conned in Venice Beach? Where I was with my homies, I was like 18 years old or something. And I was like, I want to buy some more weed. You know? And then I had a $20 bill on me. And this one fool was like, I know where you can get some weed, dog, you know? And then he walked me over to this big ass black dude, like I want to say 6'6" or something like that. Super big, fat as fuck. Dude.
Probably an athlete or a rap star.
No, so and he's like,
that's Rick Ross.
I gave him the 20, and he was like, here you go, and he gave me like 2 little tiny ass nuggets of weed. I was like, this isn't $20, and he goes, I think it's $20. And I was like, I think it's $20. And then I went with my homies, and it didn't even fill up one fucking bowl, dude.
Yeah, I don't think you got conned. I think you got strong-armed. You got robbed.
I got conned.
No, because he didn't get you. He didn't trick you.
No, but they had a system. This fool was going around. One guy got me to go to this guy, and he knew what to do. That's a con. That's premeditation, dude.
I don't know why, but I thought I heard you say that your friend was like, let's go get weed from this guy. Oh, it was just some guy.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that's a con.
Super dumb. Super young.
Yeah.
Yep. I did get high, though.
How old were you?
18.
And how old would you say they were?
I don't know.
You don't remember people in your life? Even these bad people?
I don't know who they are.
I know you don't. I'm saying, how old do you think they were?
I just remember getting 2 tiny ass fucking leaves of weed. And then being like, fuck.
All sad. You guys all took a hit and then whatever. And then it was gone.
My homies were upset with me. They're like, fuck, stupid ass Gerardo. But yeah, dude. Oh, such a bad life, dude.
You know, a good con, you'll never even realize that you're a con. Those are the real geniuses. And the sad thing is, we'll never know who those real geniuses are because they did so good.
I mean, there's some I don't want to talk about, but.
Oh, you've been conned more than once?
Probably, yeah.
Well, okay, one time I got conned, and it was, again, pulling at my heartstrings. There was a family living in a car.
I've heard about this.
There was a family living in a car. And if you looking at their car and the inside and all that stuff, it looked like they live in their car. First, I bought them Target, like, what do you call it?
What?
Yeah, groceries at Target.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was kind of like, it was in a phase where I just read this book. Don't read, kids. I just read this book that kind of made me like want to be a little more charitable and like see it. If me doing this nice thing for somebody could really help people, you know?
Yeah.
And like just see what that would put out into the universe and what I would get back from it, right? So it was a bit of a thought experiment, but it was also me being charitable. So I bought them groceries at Target. And then after that, I exchanged numbers with them so that I could help them again. And then I gave them $1,000.
You gave him $1,000?
Yeah. Because this was at a point where I was like, I don't care about this money, really. I got a good amount of money, whatever, $1,000, whatever. And then so I gave it to them, and then I never heard from them again. And I called them. I would text them. And it is what it is.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, for me, I don't believe in charity.
Uh-huh.
I see it as a...
I've seen you kick a little homeless kid.
Don't say that.
I thought you said...
I see it as a pie chart of, like, maybe, even if it's 51% fake charity and 49% good charity.
There's a lot of theft, yeah.
I'm just like, fuck all of it then. Fuck the whole pie chart, dude. I just kicked the fucking pie chart with my yellow shoes, dude.
That's what you called the kid in the street.
Don't say that.
You call him pie chart.
I don't kick kids, dude.
I know. It's called a joke, Gerardo.
I know.
Nobody thinks you actually do it. Now I'm starting to think you kick kids in the street that are homeless.
What's it called? But so, like, for instance, there was this one time where I don't know if I was going to my grandpa's funeral or what. It was before COVID though. But I was going to the what is it called? The cemetery. Mm-hmm. And on the way to the cemetery, there was this group of people off the side of the freeway that had the like fucking little kid died posters. Mm-hmm. Like, we need funds for a funeral for this little kid that fucking super died, dude, you know?
Damn, super died.
Yeah, like, that's the posters are like, he was chilling and
kicked to death in the street.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. But and so I see that, and at first I'm like, oh fuck, that reading the posters, like they found like 18 tumors in the left side of the brain. Don't get me started on the right side, kind of thing, right?
Oh damn.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. It was like something to do with the brain, and that the kid had to die, the baby, and there was like a bunch of pictures of newborns. They had fucking airbrush shirts and shit. I'm like, wait a minute, you know. Why did you spend money on the shirts? Why didn't you save for the funeral? You know, but and so like I didn't.
Why is the shirt budget so big?
Yeah, like those are expensive poster cards from Michaels. But I saw that and I was like, no. I don't think I had any money on me. I was like, I can't do anything about this. The kid's dead. You know what I mean?
Sorry, they have a billboard.
Yeah, right.
On the street. Like, why did you use that for the coffin? Oh God.
And then I went to the cemetery or whatever, right? And then like in the news, you hear about fake fucking funeral raising off the side of the freeway, dude.
Yeah.
Earlier today, I'm coming down Lake Avenue up in North Pasadena, you know, above the freeway where it's kind of sketchy above the freeway. Same thing, dude. Bunch of dudes with fucking, this kid super died. Posters and shit. And they're all fucking eerily the same, dude. Have you seen this?
Oh, they use the same kid?
No. Eerily the same kind of like circumstance, everything about it.
Yeah.
Have you seen these off the freeways?
Yes, I've seen them.
Crazy, right?
I drive, yeah.
Do you ever donate to people off the freeway?
No. Fruit vendors.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
but they're giving me something.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's charity. No, I guess I don't.
Straight up charity, I'm out of the game. Dude.
A couple times I've given like a cardboard homeless person some cash, but it's like extra cash I have, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to survive too.
But people like that I know, personally, for instance, shout out Joel Romero, got fucked hard at the beach the other day.
Oh my God.
Like he had his camera. He had his cameras too close to the water and the water got the camera. Shit like that, right?
Damn.
Yeah. And also he lost his mom's keys, which is a push to start key, which is like what, $600 or something to replace.
I have no idea.
And his keys. So he had to get his car towed from the beach to wherever he was going, which cost $700. So in total, it's like an $8,000 loss in a way.
Damn.
Just from going to the beach for free. He wasn't even getting paid to do this fucking job, dude. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did he cry?
No, but I talked to him on the phone and
He's sad.
Like, yeah, I was like, and then he said, he's like, Jehovah really wants me to come back.
That's a sign.
Yeah. What's it called? But like that, I'll donate to him. Like that is something I can believe in. And like 100% pie chart, not getting fucked with, you know? I mean, but I just do not believe in charity. Like I believe charity makes you feel good. You put money maybe you work hard enough to get like a budget of charity and give money to, and Lord forbid, if I make enough money one day, I would like to have a charitable heart within me to give money out to people that need it.
Yeah.
But I do not believe giving money to people in suits. I want to do as little of that as possible in my life, dude.
So nonprofit charities. What about the DARE program? Would you give to a little kid during the DARE program?
Never.
Okay. Girl Scouts.
Fuck those cookies, dog.
They're pretty good.
No. But there's a fucking system in place where there's like, even if a penny goes to the guy at the top, it's like, fuck this whole system, dude.
I see.
Yeah.
There's no charity to give church.
No, I would just Drake God's Planet, dude.
What?
God's Plan, Drake?
Oh, I thought you said God's Planet. No. I thought you said I would straight God's Planet.
I would Drake's God's Planet, dude.
Okay. And what does he do exactly?
Go to Miami and just fucking give money out to people, dude.
Okay. But that's charity too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would do. That's not giving money to a charity. That's
I see. Giving it to people.
Exactly.
To the people. You're a people's man.
Yeah. What can I say?
So yeah. And me, I'm a stupid charity giver to actual foundations.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Damn.
That's so dumb.
You're right. I should actually go to Africa and give $20.
Like you donated to the North Korean fund, the people that are trying to get out of North Korea.
Yeah,
right?
it's for the refugees trying to start a new life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But that money is going into
to
a
the
place.
Foundation, yeah.
Like you have no fucking clue.
Yeah. I like to think they used all my $20.
Like, you know what bugs me too is that like I pay very little in electricity, right? Maybe $50 a month electricity bill. Where the fuck does that money go, dude?
I bet none of it goes to the lightning elves.
Am I using $50 of electricity or am I paying your guys' fucking salaries, dude? You know what I mean?
Like they're overcharging you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's $50 is not that bad in electricity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just horse shit to me, dude. Yeah. Everything about it. Don't get me started on housing.
Houses aren't real.
Houses are fucking stupid.
Have you ever been in a house? It's not real. I can't afford one. They're not real.
Like I said, dude, Andrew Tate could have changed the world if he wasn't so fucking horny.
Yeah. I mean, I like the bald head thing, though. I appreciate a bald head. I think people who are afraid to get older, it's because the older people in their lives when they were a child were terrible. That's what I'm starting to think.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, I'm cool with being older. I've met some cool old people.
Being old is cool.
Yeah.
I like being old because I've always wanted to be old. Do you ever think about that?
Not especially, not in the same way you have.
Yeah.
But the idea of being the old person is a fun idea to me. But it's not something I'm like, man, I can't wait. You know?
Yeah. When I was younger, I was always like, fuck, I can't wait till I'm 8, dude. Because when I'm 8, I gotta make paper airplanes, dude. You know, like for whatever reason, if you're being a nuisance or whatever, like adults in your life will tell you, like, you can't do that till you're 7 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They do.
And so like I was always looking forward to being older and older. And then when you get to like 16, it's like, oh, fuck. When I'm get 15 and a half, I can get my license. And then when I turn 16, I can get like, And then it's like 18, I can smoke. And then when you get to 21, I can drink. Oh, shit.
25, I could rent a car.
Yeah. All that. And then
I
it's
went
like
crazy when I turned 25.
And so like that, living that way for my childhood has made me be like, oh, I must be 32.
25, I got to pay for my own insurance. I'm not my dad's anymore.
And then also too, it's like when you get older, you're like, holy shit, I get fucking hotter when I age, dude.
Yeah, you're so hot.
Yeah, dude. Like women,
I get so hotter as
women do not like age well.
I think they age beautifully.
So like, I feel like that is something that happens. Listen, that's just, I'm not saying my thoughts. That is like women think to themselves, right? When I was younger, oh man, I was so much hotter.
I see. Yeah.
This, it hits a point and then they're like, I'm only getting uglier. I'm only getting uglier kind of thing. I'm not speaking for women. It's just things that I've heard.
Do you think it's partly because maybe women, and I'm just saying stuff, maybe they think, oh, I look nice, but with guys being sexy is directly contributed to an amount of inches. So the inches never change. So as you get older, you're like, I'm the same, you know?
No.
It's not about...
No,
Yeah,
because I get older and wiser. I don't think Mick Jagger wrote just my imagination anymore. Like, I'm smarter as a person, you know?
And your penis just stays the same size, correct?
True. Yes. But getting older and wiser, you become more confident, more independent, and more attractive to the female species. Species. Oh my God.
Species? Yes.
You know?
To the
And I find that to be
woman mammalia.
That's more attractive in a man, as far as I know. But
yeah, women find this.
Women have this weird thought that, like, you know, my like sex sells. It's what is like flashed in front of us at all times. That sex sells.
Yeah.
But it's like, I love my girlfriend because of how smart and understanding she is.
Yeah,
you know
that's more attractive for sure. Wanting to hear what someone has to say is the most attractive. That's what makes them the most attractive, that you want to hear them.
Yeah.
I believe. So yeah, Gerardo, you're so hot. Like you said earlier.
That's it, dude.
You're old. Dude, when you're 105, everyone's going to be like, Gerardo's the hottest guy I've ever met. These 30-year-old ladies are like, oh my God, Gerardo's coming.
When do you think you're going to die?
Probably tomorrow.
No. What age?
I think I'm going to die around like maybe 79. I think 79.
Really?
Yeah. You think that's old or young?
If you're talking about old age, young.
You think that's young? I mean, I feel like 79 is a good age. I feel like when I'm at the point where I can only be in a chair and everybody has to help me move at every moment of my life, I kind of don't want to be a burden. You know, I would feel like, oh man, you have to move me, everything. You have to wipe me, like all that stuff. I'd like to die when I can, you know, wipe myself and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm planning on 79th birthday. That's when God will take my soul. When will God take your soul?
I don't know. If I was to die of old age, I think I would die when I'm in my mid 80s or early 90s. I think.
Okay.
But maybe I'll die maybe in like 10 or 15 years. Through consequence of like something happening in the world. I don't see
let's
myself.
hope not.
No, I know that, but I see myself living in Los Angeles for most of my life. If anything were to happen in Los Angeles, in effect, it'll happen to me, unless I'm on fucking vacation in Thailand or something.
But when you're 30 in Los Angeles, it's like you're 85 already, pretty much.
Why?
I'm just kidding. I'm just saying they're superficial. Yeah, it's the smog. That's how superficial they are. You turn 30 and all of a sudden you're like, you're too old for this.
I'm 70 years old and I'm like, I'm an LA 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, I don't know, 10 to 15 years, I feel like a lot of shit's going to be changed and I'll probably be killed by a robot.
Will this robot kill you because it's its job and it did its job successfully, or because things went wrong? Are you a fugitive?
No.
Are you in your chair and then the robots that are taking over the government kill you?
No, like...
That's Gerardo, the voice of reason for this generation. What if 15 years from now, your life is so much different from what you imagine right now and everything you do right now, that you're the leader of the human revolution against robots?
The revolution starts today. No.
Oh, I heard that, you know that phrase, the revolution will not be televised? It's actually, the concept of that is that the revolution starts in your own mind.
Yeah.
So it's not like an event that you're going to see. It's when you kind of realize, it's when Andrew Tate has talked to you and then you see the Matrix. Like, that's the revolution.
Yeah, well, also the revolution will not be televised as a commentary on propaganda.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, when the revolution happens, they're not going to tell you about it, foo. The revolution will not be televised.
But propaganda, I mean, media is propaganda.
That's what I'm saying.
No, so it is going to be televised if they use it, but you're just not going to know. It's not going to be like, hey, we're currently doing the revolution. I see what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the whole conversation about like these thugs and these like lone wolves, those kind of like wild things for different colors of people. When when people go rioting, like all these party kids for like a college football game, as opposed to like rioting for the NBA finals, where it's like all these thugs kind of thing. Those kind of things. It's like putting you in your place, and the revolution will not have a place in there. It'll be like in control, like the government's in control still, you know?
And your place is going to be in this revolution. You've already talked about it. The robot that kills you because you're the leader of the generation.
I don't think I'll be a leader at all.
And I think that's a fitting end to a noble life you've lived, and I think that's a fitting end for the podcast. That Gerardo will die a hero from the robot revolution.
I think a robot would kill me because masturbation is no longer legal, and I'm just like looking around and beating off.
Oh, no longer.
Out of nowhere, in the window, just and the robot's like grrr.
Masturbation snipers.
Yeah, dude.
We're all screwed, dude.
Yeah.
There's no safe place. And then you're like, no, I'm pulling my foreskin up. You're trying to like laws. There's gonna be laws, and there's gonna be.
I'm just itching my balls.
I like the idea that instead of being, say, shot and killed, they take you to court, and then your lawyer has to be like, Your Honor, my client was simply cleaning out his smegma.
Yeah.
And then the jury's like, okay.
And then I'm like, I was super horny.
Yeah.
I never got my nut off. I got just taken straight to jail. I didn't get the. I'm like, yeah. Oh, I got a lot of smegma, Your Honor.
Every day comes back.
Well, think about it. What if the fucking judge and the jury are robots, dude?
I don't think we'll ever elect robots in.
Or what if the robot's on the stand? He's like, due to heat signatures, I saw him stroking his penis.
Yeah. His penis was 12 degrees hotter than the rest of his body.
Blood had rushed to the tip where you claim the schmegma was.
Our schmegma indicators found no schmegma.
Did you calibrate your weapon? Did you calibrate your weapon systems beforehand? He's like, I did a calibration 2 days ago. Why am I being questioned in this way?
I am not on trial.
This horny piece of shit is.
They show emotion because they start accusing him of stuff. Oh, this is what it's like.
Oh, I could really beat off right now.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Like if they were to set a curfew, and let's say you're 40 years old.
Okay.
But you just got into night hunting, dude.
Okay.
And you're like, from now, there's no reason either. There's no like rhyme or reason. They're just like, from now on, 10 p.m. lights out, dude.
I hunt raccoons.
Yeah, but you're over here, 40 years old, starting to hunt raccoons. Your kids are in college and shit. No,
Can I be 42?
42.
All right, I'm 42.
I would be what, 55? I'm just kidding. But you just started hunting raccoons, and it's raccoon hunting season, dude. So you go out of your door, and you're like ready to go, and then they're like, please enter your stable. They think you're a horse now, too. Go back to your stable, young one. They call you young, though, so you're like, all right, you know.
Yeah, I listen to them.
Yeah. You go back in?
Yeah.
Really?
Because they call me young.
Oh, my God.
Like, yeah, you're right. I'm young. I should do what the young people do.
You would never lead a
Do in
revolution.
the stable. No. I'd be quietly behind the scenes.
What's a revolution that you would lead?
That's a good question.
Let me ask you better.
Oh, this is what
Wait. What's a revolution that you would lead?
I would make it mandatory to learn more languages in school for the U.S.
That's not a revolution.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yes. Cultural revolution.
Where's the violence in that?
It doesn't have to be.
The
revolution doesn't have
will
to
not be televised, dude.
It doesn't I know it won't be televised.
You know why? Because everyone's getting their fucking heads blown off.
No,
dude.
because everybody's mind will get blown from these new concepts and ideas.
You're a lame ass revolutionary.
No, you are a bloodthirsty warmonger.
That's fucking right, dude.
And you know what? If I'm lame the same way Pascal was or Leonardo da Vinci.
I would start an armed militia just to keep my fucking hands around my own hog, dude.
I would just not touch myself if they're gonna kill me. Yeah, imagine
like they can't kill all of us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, imagine they're the heroes, the ones jacking off, and then in the future when the war is over, they just have a statue of you jacking off,
like with like bull holes coming out. Oh my god!
And then all the little kids and the parents are like crying, like he did that for us.
Yeah, right. They have Cesar Chavez for the fucking grapes. They have like I don't know who else. Julio Cesar Chavez for boxing, and then there's Gerardo.
And they have Cesar Chavez for his salad dressing.
Ew. Oh, Cesar Chavez. Yeah.
That wasn't it. I was talking about the salad dressing.
I thought you pointed at me though. You said for his salad dressing.
No, because you said two Cesar.
What do you do with your cum, dude?
Because you said 2 Cesar Chavez's.
Yeah.
So I did a third one, but for Caesar salad.
What do you do with yours, dude? That's disgusting.
You just throw it out?
Yeah.
That's not recycling.
I do throw it out.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
So you gather it and throw it in the trash can?
No, I wait for somebody to walk by and I'm like, and I throw it out them.
Do they catch? Some people just can't help their reflexes. I was saying like a football catch. Like, oh, you drop it. Like, oh, so...
My neighbor's like, time for work at 6 a.m. Oh, hey, Gerardo. That's so funny. No, yeah, I would lead the let me beat off revolution, dude. 100%.
You know what? I would let you lead the revolution.
You'd be one of my biggest supporters, dude.
Yeah, I'd be your Che.
To my Castro?
Che? Yeah, you'd be Castro.
But I want to be Che.
You're the leader.
Che dies in the fucking jungles of Bolivia, though.
No, he died in Africa.
Oh, he died in Africa?
Yeah. See, you don't even know the story. You can't be Che.
Shut up.
I don't even want to be Che though, but
I'm not gonna believe you though. I'm gonna look it up after we're done.
Okay, look it up.
He died in Africa?
He died in Africa. He was helping the communist revolution in some country. I forget. I think it was the Sudan.
Yeah. But you're gonna be Che smoking cigars till you're fucking 135 years old.
You mean Castro?
Castro.
See, you don't even know.
You know what I'm saying.
You're just saying names. How about this? I'm Scottie Pippen, you're Michael Jordan.
Okay, I'm going with that.
Okay. Now, okay, yeah. Thank you. Now I'll be the sidekick.
I feel like Che is Michael Jordan, though, dude.
He wasn't, though.
I feel like he was.
Read the history. He was the guy next to...
Look at my fucking big-ass library, dude. I got Che down there.
No, you don't. Where's the Che book?
Che is in there, dude. Where's he at?
Then how do I know more about Che than you? If you have Che...
Where is he?
In the book, in the library.
Right there. Che, a memoir by Fidel Castro.
Okay. Again, how do I know more about Che than if you have him in your library?
I read it a long time ago. I'm reading the Tim O'Neill book still.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal's brother.
No, Tim O'Neill.
Yeah, I know. Not Shaquille O'Neal's brother.
You're such an idiot.
His brother's not smart?
No. His brother sucks at everything he does.
Oh, shoot. That's too real, dude.
All you hear is Shaq comes in.
He pokes his head in. What'd you say?
Yeah, what'd you say, my brother? He's like, don't let me catch you beating up. Robot Shaq. All right.
You need a ring.
R.I.P. Bill Russell. He died today.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace. Yeah, all those people who said he's not a top player, say it now.
You know,
bring his name up now.
You know what's crazy? The other day on Joe Rogan, they mentioned him and they're like, damn, that guy's still alive? Fucking dies the same week, dude. Crazy.
Joe Rogan
killed Bill Russell.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't put that above him. So.
And you know, it wasn't Joe Rogan that did it. Guess who did it?
Brian Redband.
Dave Portnoy.
Why?
Just
why would he?
That why was good though. Why?
But yeah, so that's been an episode, right?
Yeah. Imagine Bill Russell being super fucking old, but
it happened.
But he still gets murdered.
Oh shit!
I can. Oh my god!
Israeli President Rabin, who supposedly gave too much land back to the Palestinians in this new deal that they were gonna do, was assassinated, and he was like 77 or something like that.
What the fuck what kind of world do we live in, dude?
I know. We should not be old people should not be dying for wanting peace.
And the government cannot tell me what to do with my own wiener.
I was gonna say they should be dying for jacking off in the future when we have robots diapers.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that's been an episode of Don't Blow Up
the podcast.
Yeah. If you liked it, like, rate, review, subscribe on the YouTube and wherever you could hear
episodes.
Bye. God bless.